Hey everyone, Ravinous here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV on our playthrough of 2.0 through 3.2. When we last left off, we finished our investigation of Little El Amigo, who the young ones were taught summoning by our Asian friend, but we were able to prevent them from getting the crystals and getting more of their people killed in the attempt. So that issue has been resolved, but we aren't very much closer to finding La Habrea. So we report it back in, and we'll see what we're off to next. Alright. While you're tending to business in Thanland, some new information arrived courtesy of our friends the Sylphs. An individual fitting La Habrea's description has been sighted in the North Shroud. This sighting comes in the wake of a series of mysterious deaths in the selfsame area. My instincts tell me that our man is involved. I would have you continue the investigation where you left off. 12 Willing will pick up on La Habrea's trail once more. Noraxia can furnish you with the details. Pray speak with her and take it from there. As always, be careful out there, Ravina. Alright, so it looks like we're headed back to the 12's Wood. But this time, heading into the north. So, North Shroud usually means Ixal, if it's a beast tribe. Alright. Everybody's still where I left them. Alright. Walking One is to investigate Sinister One? Then heed well this one's words. This one is friends with the Walking One in the Ash Crown Consortium. According to Friendly One, a digging one named Medrod has had an encounter with a scary masked one. This masked one is most certainly Sinister One. Walking One should go and speak with Digging One Medrod. Digging One is to be found in Falgord Float in the North Shroud. Alright, to North Shroud it is. Do I have the North Shroud yet? I do not. So we are going to a new... Well, technically we've been to North Shroud early on. But we have not gone to the float, which is where the crystal is. Because we had to go through a level 20 area, and we weren't even level 10 back then, I think. Something like that. Even when I was working on the Lancer, so I could get Monk later, I didn't even go that far, because I only got to level 15. Alright, so we are in Gridania. Now let's take the North Shroud exit. Teleport out North Shroud. Here we are. It was pretty forest music, then Chocobo music started. Alright. You know, I never really looked up in the forest and saw that back there. That is a piece of Dalamud, I believe. Hard to see through the trees. But yeah, see, these are like level 4. Then we cross this bridge, I believe it gets in the mid-20s? Yeah, 25. Things are now a threat to me again. They're about my level, so... But you see how unnatural it's not a mountain? There you go, you can kind of see it through here. Yep, Dalamud. Alright. Let's talk to the Chocobo Keep. Alright, we are now registered. I know our guy is right back there, but we're going to go to Aetherite so we can teleport here later. Always good to attune. There we go. Now we'll go back and talk to the guy. You are in here. There you are. But please leave me be. I'm not long for this world. I look death in the face. 'Tis only a matter of time before he comes for me, just like he came for that poor woman. So what's he going on about? You wanted words with Medrod? Well, as you can see, that might be tricky. He's been this way for near a fortnight. If you need him to make sense in a hurry, might be I can give you some advice. Though he looks a man grown, Medrod is still a little boy on the inside. You may try feeding him a serving of lentil and chestnuts, his mother's specialty. Stuff would be easy enough to find in Gridania. Oh, and a few soothing words wouldn't go astray either. Nothing like Mummy's cooking and her expert administrations for a skin knee, as it were. Now, I got some food recently, which is the lentil chestnuts. Before, you actually had to go get it yourself. But they've redesigned to make this part easier. It was horrible, a waking nightmare. Cannot unsee. Oh gods, what have I done to deserve this? Mommy! Here you go. You found it. This is my favorite dish in the whole world. Mom made this for me whenever I felt glum, and it never failed to make me forget my. Wait a minute. You're trying to make me tell you about that, aren't you? No, too horrible. All right, and /soothe. It'll be alright. No scary monster coming to get you. You're right. It's not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible, that's true, but it hardly means I'm going to suffer the same fate. Thanks to you, I can think straight again. I believe I can even recount what I saw without losing it. It was just another ordinary day. I was headed back to the float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance. A masked man, garbed head to toe in black. He had a hideous fiend in tow, a winged creature that was all eyeball and jagged teeth. Taken by curiosity, I crept as near as I dared. To see the corpse of a woman. One glimpse was enough to tell me that she died a gruesome death. In that instant, I knew right away that the masked man was a minion of Thal, come to claim her soul for his realm. What? You're investigating the same masked man? If that's the case, we'll help you in whatever way we can. Aye, to ensure that we won't suffer Medrod's hysteria ever again. Alright, teamwork. That's what I wanted to. Wait, I haven't been that bad, have I? At any rate, I'm all for helping this adventurer. It's the least I can do to repay her for bringing me lentil and chestnuts. Alright. Now speak with you. So here's what I know about the details. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Among the local fauna, only the scalekin known as Ziz could inflict such wounds. That's why some folks are pointing the fingers at them. I somehow doubt the answer is that simple, but for the sake of thoroughness, we should take a look into it. Why don't you put down, say, 6 of the creature, and see if you can find any proof connecting them to the deaths. Alright. Investigate through punching. Got it. And they're right over there, so... head right on over. Oh, there's one. That was for a fate. Oh. And looks, I might be able to complete the fate and take care of the quest at the same time. Or at least get close, I don't know. Somehow I don't think 6 is enough to complete the fate. Especially by myself. These are supposed to be group efforts. Oh, so keep respawning for me. Oh, no you don't. Oh, wait till I have to actually sprint out of these type of AoEs. I got this, guys. You sit back. Play cards or whatever. Yep. Simply avoid the AoEs. I can take the regular hits, no problem. Because I am of a higher level. Oh hey, he's reading my hunting log apparently. Alright, well let's finish you off just because you're attacking me right now. Hey, and if I'm in the area, I'll get the experience for whether this fate, you know, is completed or failed, so. Extra experience. Alright. Go check back in. Yeah, if I picked up all the side quests, it would have me killing pretty much everything in the area. But that's okay. We're not going to worry about side quests. Alright. You've already seen who this is? Good work, adventurer. So you're able to find aught to suggest the creatures are our culprits? Nothing? Truth be told, even if there were proof, I wouldn't know if what it looked like. Anyway, I believe we can safely strike Ziz from our list of suspects, which leaves us with the masked man and his winged eyeball. Alright. Let's see. Are those pants better than what I'm wearing? Why, yes they are. By a lot. There's something you should know. I've been keeping this to myself, lest I worsen Medrod's paranoia. But I too have seen the winged eyeball. I cannot say whether it was coincidence, but my sighting took place precisely the same time as Medrod's. I was heading home. I was heading home after a day of digging when a shadow fell over me. Looking up, I found myself locked in a gaze with a giant eyeball. It let out a scream. I let out a scream at the top of my lungs and ran without once looking back. This happened to be in a rocky area west of here, in case you had a mind to investigate. Looks like you do. So off we go. Yeah, I remember this plot point, which is, when I said it previously, I remembered the plot point after Alamigo. I forgot about this plot point, but now I know what we're into, so. Man, so much happened that I forgot about because it's been so long. Another good reason to do this series. Did I need to go up or did I need to go down? I needed to go down to there. Alright. No, no, no. Don't touch me. I'm like low on health now because of that fall. High potion. Oh, I didn't need it. Oh well. Well, I thought I was going to die there. That fall was a bit higher than I thought. Alright, I'm going to punch you now. Hey! Somebody finished that fate for me, so I got experience. Alright. Check the destination. Looking for an eyeball. I don't see an eyeball. I see bombs, but I don't see eyeballs. You have a lot of eyeballs, but not what I was looking for. Alright. Wait, you're level 29. Does that mean I've caught up to my level in these quests? I wonder. That might be. Let's check real quick. Yes, level 28. I am level 29, so if nothing else, we're getting close. I might have to do a little bit of extra EXP game later. But I won't try to over-level things. I'm going to try to keep it at the same level. We'll see how that goes. That means I'll have to do extra stuff once I get to a certain point in the story to get lots of experience. But, oh, you have another quest for me too. I guess I could have done both at the same time. Oh well. Monstrous Banemite appeared, and you slew it? That creature had long been a scourge of the folk on the Fallgord. Intentional or no, you've done us great service. You have my gratitude. But this makes me wonder, was it truly a winged eyeball I saw, or merely a trick of the light combined with a blind panic? I want pants. Thank you. Equip them. Talk to you. There's been something else I've heard about the deaths. It appears all the victims have been comely maidens. I'd better watch myself, eh? Unseemly jibes aside, there's a rumor been going around. There's some as whisper that after each victim died, her rancor went into the great big rock southwest of here, causing it to flash and moan. This bears investigating, I reckon. I'm going to give you a fire sand stick to blow off a piece of that crag. The stick doesn't come with a fuse or anything, so you have to throw the thing. Once you've torn the rock a new one, bring back some of the fragments, and I'll give them again. All right. So I have to throw explosives at a rock. Will do. I guess technically I could have done both these quests at the same time. But you know, this helps keeps our story a bit more focused. Alright, go around you. Around you. Around you. This is not the right area. Got it. Man, I'm just doing great avoiding this line of sight of these things. Oh, hey, you're on the hunting log. Gotta punch a golem. Finish these guys off. How many do I need to kill? 5. Okay, I'm not going to go out of my way to hunt these down. But I think I'm going to run into enough as I go, so. Oh. Hey, at least the bombs aren't aggressive. They just chillin'. We got more over here. There's our. Let's punch this guy and then we'll bomb the thing. All right. Avoid that. Hey, give you a nice haymaker. There you go. And whoop. There we go. 5 of them. There we go. All 5. So these are lightning crystals, huh? I'm just doing your job for you. Well, I also seem to be doing all the investigating, but they're getting me leads, so I guess I'll live with that. Alright. And that would be 5 crystals. Alright, heading back. Those golems haven't respawned. Whatever, there'll be more later. Yeah, the hunting log is supposed to make it so you go out and find and actually hunt them to get you to explore more, but right now I'm just using them as, hey, I'll kill whatever happens to be in my area. So, nope, not you. I don't care what you have to say. You. Most folk are too scared to go within 100 realms of the rock or anchor. It has a name. But what's a few vengeful spirits to a dauntless adventurer like you, eh? Here are your crystals. Huh? Why these are just your garden variety crystals? Tis a bit hard to tell beneath the dirt and grime, but these are definitely lightning aspected. Almost hate to say it, but that explains our flash skin moaning. Nothing to do with the masked stranger. Looks like I've gone and wasted both your time and a perfectly good fire sand stick. Oh well. Alright. Power of deduction. There's been no promising leads in the murders. I can scarce to get a wink of sleep, knowing the killer is still at large. Judging by your furrowed brows, I take this sorry business troubles you as much as it does me. I had been pondering my encounter. I was uncertain for a time, but there can be no doubt it was a winged eyeball that I witnessed. It's implausible that I could have been mistaken for so distinct a creature for a Behemoth. But you and I were palms apart. How could we have both seen it at precisely the same time? What's more, our adventurer friend here had a run-in with Behemoth at the very spot you claimed to see your fiendish eyeball. Isn't that right? There must be an explanation. I know I saw an eyeball with wings. I would wager an apple tart on it. Oh, he's serious. But listen, mayhap is not as mysterious as we're making it out to be. There's no reason why there couldn't be... Gods, of course. There must be more than one of the buggers. It's been so obvious. But then that means, since there have been repeated sightings of these fiends, then there must be even more victims as yet undiscovered. Oh. I do believe we are out of our depth. We ought to leave it the rest to the expert. Yes. We're just civilians after all. Good luck, adventurer. It was a pleasure knowing you. While I burn to know the truth, some things are best left unknown. Lest you have forgotten, it was the rocky area of the west I had my encounter. Should you discover aught of note, you'll want to alert the authorities. There's a guardhouse nearby. The serpents there should be pleased of any information that pertains to the security of the region. So, they're out! They're like, more victims, more than one culprit, we're out. Alright, but this should put us on the right track. Because their leads were leading me nowhere. Let's see. Yep. Go down again. Yeah, the eyeball was over here. Work my way around. There it is. Alright, but first, before I step into that, let's take care of you. Because that is definitely a mangled corpse. It says so. Because yeah, I'd rather not fight you and whatever's going to attack me when I set foot over there. That's what that means. Alright. Floating eyeball. Found you. Alright. You're done. Alright. Search the body. Alright. Now let's go turn this into the authorities. Yeah, I didn't just search the corpse. I'm taking the corpse with me. Put it in my inventory. I have a large inventory. I can fit a fully grown woman in my inventory. I think this is before the expansion of the inventory. During the expansion. Alright. Found a body. Grazing adventure. Is there aught I might assist you with? Let's see. The body of this poor soul has been defiled in more ways than one. Ugh. Here's the body. Gods be good, not again. No matter how many bodies I see, I can't seem to get used to the horrid sight. Poor woman. Identical deaths have been reported in the central shroud. While the masked stranger you seek does not seem to figure in any of the sightings of the winged eyeball are common enough. Oh, let me try repeating that. I just got that wrong. While the masked stranger you seek does not seem to feature in any, sightings of the winged eyeball are common enough. The creature appears to be moving the bodies, but to what end, none can say. The victims have all been young women. All are found with their faces mutilated beyond recognition. It is difficult to identify them so as to notify the next of... Huh? This button engraved with a lily motif. The very same object was found upon another victim. A family sigil, or that of an organization, perhaps? Either way, I dare hope that this find will prove pivotal in solving the murders. Alright. We have a clue! Alright. I would have you hold on to the lily button. You'll need it to continue your investigation. While it isn't standard procedure to entrust key evidence to individuals, you have proven yourself reliable and resourceful in this matter. I see no reason why you shouldn't carry on your work. If I might make a suggestion, you may wish to take this button to Gridania and have it examined by Behemoth. Mayhap someone in her vast network of contacts can shed light upon its sigil. Alright. To Gridania. I know I just wasted a ticket for saving 90 gil, but whatever. Whatever, I say. Yep, as if there's any fount of information in an area, it's the Keeper of the Adventurers Guild. You have a plus. What do you offer? I don't remember what she unlocks. Oh wait, no, I do think. I don't care. Alright. I believe that's the sightseeing log, which the first, the level 1 through 50 are terrible. So, talk to her if you want to do it. It's essentially find certain spots, certain days and weathers, and then do the right emote and you get a bonus. It's much easier in the Heaven's Ward stuff. But anyway, good evening to you, Ravina. By your grim expression, I suspect you aren't here for scones and herb tea. Here's this button. Well, isn't this a lovely little button? The engraving is quite exquisite. Artisan level quality, I would say. Where did you say you found this? On a dead body? Lovely. Anyway, I'm afraid I don't recognize the Lily sigil. You have to find the answer the old-fashioned way, by asking around. You could do worse than beginning with Bernadette over at the 8th Right Plaza. She has a sharp pair of eyes on that one. Alright. See, now, if I'm not mistaken, you unlock Palace of the Dead. Yep. Which, if you've seen my live stream, you've seen me doing Palace of the Dead. It is also here on the channel. There you are. Wait, what do you unlock? Checking. Oh! This is actually a good one for me, especially coming up. Alright. Ravinous, is it not? I've been following your exploits with great interest. You have served Ulda well, but I believe your greatest accomplishments are yet to come. It is with such lofty expectations I would grant you passage beyond Gridania's own White Wolf Gate. Take this pass and show it to Franchemonte, the gatekeeper. Gird yourself well for the battles to come. I'm sure that news of your deeds will reach me again before long. Now remember about that because we're going to be using it soon. Alright. Need help tracking down the owner of a button? That's certainly not a request I receive on a regular basis. Well, go on then. Show me what you have. Huh, it seems to me some manner of decorative button, reminiscent of those worn by families of old, though I cannot claim to know its sigil. However, I can say with certainty that the White Lily is a recurring theme in Gridania culture. Alas, I do not know who would make a personal sigil of it. If there is a soul in Gridania who knows, it would be Sign Goblet over at the Lancers Guild. The one makes a point knowing all the citizens on a four-name basis. Alright. Before we go on, let us go talk to the gatekeeper. Because what this does is this opens up another fast travel for us that leads us out of the city in a different area, which we couldn't before because we were too low level for the area that it leads to. So, talk to you. Only those who possess a gate pass can travel through the White Wolf Gate. It is for your own good. The fearsome beasts that lurk beyond would tear the unprepared adventurer limb from limb. There you go. You have papers? Let us see now. Yes, everything appears to be in order. Go in safely, Ravina. In the future, should you wish to pass, you only need to say the word. Alright. So, I'll bring up the map and see where, originally in South Shroud, we come out around here at the Blue Badger Gate to the Jade Thicket and over to Bent Branch Meadows. We now can come out here at the White Wolf Gate into Cyril Haven, which is a higher level area that we're going to be going to in the near future. Which is why I wanted to unlock that now. Because that means at any Aether Knight in this city, I can quickly teleport out that gate. So, back to our investigation. Let us... Once we get done with this part of the quest, I think we'll end the episode. We're a little longer than usual right now, so... Alright, Lancers Guild. That's where they said she was. Ugh. There you are. Bernadette believes I can help you. Well, it's a rather bold assumption to make. I will try to assist you, never you fear. Whether aught comes of it is another matter. Now then, what do you require of me? Fascinating. Work of this quality is rarely seen in the hands of ordinary Gridanians. The owner of this button is most certainly well-to-do. You may wish to take your search to the Gentry's ward northwest of here. Wait, a memory comes to me. Of late, there's a man who is perpetually seated at a bench by the ward's entrance. His name is Ursondel. I distinctly recall seeing markedly similar button upon the breast of his jacket. I dare say he can tell you a thing or two about it. Alright, so we'll go over there before we end the episode. Alright, we'll talk to him, because it's going to be end the quest before we move on to the next. There he is. I do not believe we are acquainted. Pray leave me to my thoughts. A button. The sigil of Dentakura's family. How is it you came to be in possession of this button? From the body of a murdered woman? Her face. Was it marred in any way? I had feared as much. I can no longer feign ignorance. I shall reveal to you the truth of these deaths, but on one condition. You promise to put an end to my lady's madness and free her from her torments. Alright. We are level 30, and in the next episode, he will give us the answers to these murders. But we will leave that to next time, and so, if you enjoyed this, give it a like. Any thoughts, comments down below. If you haven't subscribed, click on my beautiful face. If you'd like to support these videos, check out my Patreon, and thank you for watching. Till next time, later.